Hey guys, what's up? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Chrisanna, and if you're new here, then welcome. And if you're an oldie, welcome back. So guys, in today's video, I thought I would switch things up a little bit, and we're gonna be doing a full face of my favorite high-end makeup. So if you guys do end up liking this video and you guys like to see full faces of makeup and also reviews on brand new makeup, please consider subscribing to my channel. Let's go ahead and jump right in with brows. I'm first gonna take the Benefit Brow Pomade. Really like this. I do think I need a different shade because this one is a little bit too dark. I'm gonna take this Morphe brow pencil. I'm just gonna brush my brows up and then start filling in. So I'm only going to use the pomade to fill in this part, and then I'll use a different brow pencil to do the front. So if you guys watch my channel a lot, you guys know that I love drugstore makeup, but there are some high-end products that I really like as well. To fill in the front, I'm going to take the ABH Brow Definer. So this is actually the thicker penciled one, but I really like this because I feel like it definitely gives a softer effect. So I just take this and I'm going to do a really thin line right here, and then I'll just go ahead and start doing hair-like strokes. So to prime the eyes, I'm going to take the Beaute Amplifying Eyeshadow Base in the shade Light. I got this in BoxyCharm a few months ago and I absolutely love it. I literally hated eyeshadow primers until I tried this one. It's quite inexpensive. I think it's around $12 and you get a huge tube of it. And I'll also use this to clean up my brows as well. So I do have a lot of favorite high-end eyeshadow palettes, but the one I've been loving the most is the Tarte Full Bloom Eyeshadow Palette. Y'all is huge, but it has the prettiest tones in it, especially for this time of year. I love me some pink tones. So I'm first going to take this shade right here called Renew. So Renew is just going to go right up here around the crease area. So I'm now going to take this shade right here called Romance. And I'm still taking this on a big fluffy brush just because I want the two shades to morph together. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the deepest shade in the palette, and this one is called Grow. So I have not ever used this shade and I'm kind of nervous because it is so dark. I'm gonna take it on still a blending brush, but a smaller one, and I'm gonna lightly tap right here. I mean, I barely picked up anything at all on my brush and it's like a lot. I'm gonna go back in with Romance. Just blend it right up here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go back through all of the shades. I did go ahead and darken up the outer V just a little bit. This look got really dark really fast. All right, y'all, so I definitely wasn't expecting this look to be this dark, but we're just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna take this shimmer shade called Eye Catching, and I'm gonna start applying this on the inner portion of the lid. But I mean, you guys, look how pretty that shimmer shade is. So for the outer portion, I'm going to grab this shade Lavish. I'm going to start this right here where we ended the Lash shimmer. Then I'm just going to connect it to the matte shade. So I'm just going to take a little bit more of Grow. I'm just going to lightly tap right here with Romance. And again, just blending right up here. So for winged eyeliner, I'm going to take the iMethod Beauty eyeliner stamp. If you want to buy this, you can find it right on Amazon. It has made doing wings so easy. It has a left and a right. I mean, look at that. It literally creates the perfect wing every single time. So for winged eyeliner, hands down the best, the one that I absolutely love that I think is worth the splurge is the One Size Beauty one. This glides on really easily and it stays put all day as well. So I'm going to get down on my mirror and I'm going to finish doing a line across, and then I'll be back to do false lashes. My eyeliner is definitely thick today, which I did not intentionally mean to do. But again, we're going to roll with it. For lashes, I have these ones by MAC. These are in the style B90. So I don't really have a high-end lash glue. The only one that I use is the Kiss Lash Adhesive. Definitely one of the best that I've ever tried. Really quickly, I'm going to go ahead and cut the lashes down to fit my eyes, apply them, and then when I come back, we can start working on the face makeup. I'm going to take the Urban Decay 24/7 pencil in the shade Black, and I'm going to tight line. So the primer that I've been absolutely loving is the Rare Beauty. I think this is the Illuminating one. Yeah, it's the Illuminating primer. Y'all, this is so pretty on the skin, and it's not like overly sparkly or overly dewy or anything like that. And I feel like it goes really well with hydrating foundations and also matte foundations. Here's what it looks like. It kind of looks like a pearl. It's very pretty. Also going to take a couple squirts of the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Veil Mix. I love the way this makes my skin look. So for foundation, I have two absolute favorites. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. And then I also have the Urban Decay Weightless Naked Foundation. You guys, these are both so good. The only difference is that this one is definitely more matte. So I think for today, we're going to take the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin because right now around my nose right here, no matter how good I moisturize or anything like that, if I wear a matte foundation, it gets really dry right there. And I just don't want to look dry and crusty today. But this is exactly like it says, y'all. It is literally beautiful. I don't really know how this would work out if you have oily skin because it is so incredibly dewy. Even for me, when I did a wear test on it, by 9 hours, it was literally so dewy. At the shade 3 Cool in the Charlotte Tilbury. And I'm using the makeup eraser sponge. I would say you could build this foundation up to a solid medium. I don't really think you'd be able to get full coverage out of it, but personally for me, I've been loving a lighter coverage look. For bronzer, I'm going to take the Milk Makeup Bronzer in the shade Baked. This has been a favorite, y'all, for quite some time. I think this bronzer is absolutely beautiful, and I feel like it fits a lot of different skin tones. So I used to directly apply it to my cheeks, but I'm going to take a brush, and I'm just going to tap. I feel like this definitely gives the most airbrushed look. And I feel like when I just directly apply it to my face, it is a little bit harder to blend out. Now that it's getting to be like warmer weather and stuff, I definitely like cream products like way better in the summertime than I do the winter. And then I'll just take a small angled brush to get my nose. For concealer, I have the Tarte Ultra Creamy Concealer. So I have this, and then I also have the original, but I don't really know how I feel about the original. I feel like it's very, very drying. I mean, my skin is dry, but the Tarte Shape Tape is extremely dry. So for blush, I'm going to take this Tarte Sea Breezy Cream Palette, and I'm going to take this shade right here. So this palette is around $30, and I definitely say it's worth it. You're getting two blushes and a bronzer, and it's super creamy and super pigmented. For setting powder, I love the Beauty Bakerie setting powder. This is in the shade Translucent. I take my powder puff. I got this right off of Amazon, and I'm just going to press it in right here under the eyes. So this definitely can tend to look a little bit drying, but once I set it in place, it will melt everything together. So again, I got this powder puff on Amazon, but I actually seen that they have them on Shein. And I think we get like a 6-pack on Shein for $1, which is extremely affordable. I'm just going to take a brush to set everywhere that I didn't use the brush. So for powder bronzer, I'm just going to use a little bit. So I'm going to take this one by Ciate London. This is the Bamboo Bronzer in the shade Palm Island. And again, I'm just going to tap that right here. This really is such a pretty, pretty bronzer. It just gives enough like sun-kissed. And I like that this is a warm bronzer, but it's not like overly warm because I don't like a bronzer that's like super red. So this is like the perfect in between. For blush, I'm going to take a classic favorite for a lot of people. It's the Nars blush in Orgasm. So for highlighter, I have been loving this palette. This is the Beaute Glow Essentials Highlighting Palette. I'm going to take a dip between Icy and Glowing. Also really love the Benefit Cookie Highlighter, but I've been loving this one just a little bit more. Oh, it's just so freaking pretty. I'm just going to take a small pencil brush. I always do a dot right here, starting right up here. And I'll go about not even halfway down my nose. To set the skin, I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter Vitamin C Cactus Flower Setting Spray. I'll just go back over that with my sponge just to make sure we don't have any spots. For brow gel, I'm taking the Benefit Gimme Brow Gel, and I have mine in the shade 4. This is really nice because it fills in those areas that don't have a lot of brow hairs, but it also keeps them in place all day as well. All right, guys, we are literally almost done. Let's go ahead and jump back in with the eyes. So I'm first going to go back in with Renew, and I'm just going to run that right here. Then I'm going back in with that deepest shade we used, Grow. And I'm going to tuck this right up under the lash line. For the inner corner, I'm going to take this shade Sunkissed, shimmer shade in the palette, which I don't think is like light enough, but I'm going to use it anyways. I'm going to take the Pinky Rose multi-stick. This is like a creamy white color. And I'm going to apply this right to the waterline. For mascara, I'm taking the ABH Lash Brag Mascara. I have the Dragon Beauty Lip Liner. This is in the shade 1.0. I have the Armani Liquid Lipstick in the shade 101. So I love that the Armani lipstick is like a moussey texture. It's not like completely matte where it's like not transfer proof and stuff. It's still going to transfer, but it is so comfortable on the lips. Most of the time, if I'm worried that it's going to transfer, I will just take a napkin and dab. All right, y'all, so 3 hours later, and after a bunch of dents in my hair, we finally have gotten a full face of my favorite high-end makeup done. So what did you guys think? Do you guys love any of these products? Let me know down in the comment section below. And also, if you guys want to see a drugstore version of this, let me know as well, because I love drugstore makeup. I have so many drugstore favorites. I'm sure I can narrow it down, but I definitely love drugstore over high-end. There are definitely some high-end products like the ones I use today that I do absolutely love, but I just feel like you can't really compete with drugstore prices, and a lot of stuff at the drugstore is really good quality. The one thing I absolutely love more than drugstore is high-end eyeshadow palettes. I just feel like most of them do perform better than the drugstore, but you're also going to pay a lot more money as well. Let me go ahead and give you guys a close-up and then we can wrap this video up. So I feel like even though this video took a long time to film, I really, really love how the look came out, especially the eye look. I was really nervous with that dark shadow at first, but I feel like everything came together really well. So if you guys ended up liking this video and you guys want to see more videos like this one, please be sure to give this video a big old thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. If there's anything at all that you guys want to see next, please let me know. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much for sitting here and hanging out with me today. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and also I hope you had a good Easter, or I hope you have a good Easter. I'm not sure if you guys will see this video before then or after then. But yeah, guys, other than that, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.